first. What threats did she make to you?
She sent me a text message threatening my and my daughter's life.
I don't even know that phone number.
You discussed this with your former husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you're a witness.
She had a fake phone number set up and sent those messages.
Oh, there you go. That's a threat.
They were purchased in July or August of 2022 when I lived in my own apartment.
And you purchased them?
Yes, I did. Washer and a dryer. They were a matching set.
The washer and dryer that she had at her apartment, I had purchased for her when she got that apartment.
Does that sound right?
It could possibly be, yes, Your Honor.
Can't help you with the washer and dryer, madam.
I'm okay with that, Your Honor.
Okay, so we can't help you with the washer and dryer. Let's talk about the dog. When was the dog brought into the home? Month and year?
July of 2022.
Did you both go together to adopt the dog?
No.
Just you?
Correct.
Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, she adopted her. I was working over the road.
Okay. And the dog was at that time, I think, 2 years old?
Yes, Your Honor.
When did the relationship terminate?
The day before Thanksgiving in 2022.
And in November of 2022, you had had the dog 4 months?
Correct.
Who took the dog in November of 2022?
Primarily with him.
So the dog was with him until March of
Yes, Your Honor.
2023. Since March of 2023, where has the dog been?
I do not know, Your Honor.
So it has not been with you?
Correct.
So the dog has not been with you since November of 2022?
Correct.
Are you kidding me? Why are you here? Just my own curiosity. Where's the husky? It's a husky, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where's the husky?
She's with me.
Okay. Now you know where the dog is and where the dog has been for the last 2 years. I'm glad you know. Your case is dismissed. So that takes care of your case. Now we have the second part of this case, which is your counterclaim. You have a child from a previous marriage or relationship.
A previous marriage, Your Honor.
And at the time that you were together, you had joint custody pursuant to the divorce?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it is your claim that as a result of the plaintiff's actions while you were a couple that targeted your ex-wife, you lost custody of your child.
Yes, Your Honor. The family judge made it clear that...
Don't tell me what the family court judge made clear. If you want to show me a decision and an order, I'll be more than happy to look at it.
Yes, Your Honor, in my...
Okay, can I see it? Okay, I'll read into the record what the judge found. The evidence demonstrates that the respondent's girlfriend, Joanna Henderson, that would be you, has caused strife and friction between the parties. It is not lost on the court that prior to her relationship with the respondent, the parties were able to co-parent. Since the respondent's relationship with Ms. Henderson, Mrs. Landrum, that is your former wife, has had to obtain an order of protection against her and was arrested once for having violated the same. Ms. Henderson has held herself out as the child's mother and claimed to be homeschooling the child without any authority to do so. It is evident and regrettable that the respondent, that would be you, has chosen to prioritize his relationship with Ms. Henderson over his relationship with the child. That's what it says. What kind of a lawsuit is that? What kind of a lawsuit is that, sir? You are now claiming that because of the plaintiff's actions, you had trouble with your custody order. And you give me this in support of that counterclaim in which you're requesting $5,000.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right? She may have caused trouble. The judge found you guilty. What kind of lawsuit do you think you have against her?
Because of her violating her restraining order and harassing my ex-wife.
She was arrested for having violated the restraining order. Was there a trial on that?
No, there was not a trial, Your Honor.
Okay. Judge found you at fault. This is your child. It's not her child. If you chose at any time, which the judge found, that you chose to prioritize your relationship with Ms. Henderson over that of your responsibility as a parent, that's regrettable.
Yes,
okay.
Your Honor.
So your counterclaim is dismissed. So the washer and dryer you don't get, and the husky stays with you. Because you've had the husky for 2 years. I don't have any idea, Ms. Henderson, what you're doing here. Your case is dismissed.
Well, folks, today we have the plaintiff who is suing the defendant for her dog, which she purchased, and she has been looking for this dog for a couple of years, months. And I am like, you have been looking for your dog and you could not be able to ask your partner, if he's the one holding the dog and you are suing the person? Does it make sense? And the judge was like, why are you suing this person? You should have, seek for the dog. And besides, you have not been looking for this dog. You are not doing anything reasonable. You know what I'm saying? And the other ways, the defendants being the man over here is suing the plaintiff for whatever reason, and it brought an evidence which does not align as well. I think both the two parties, they do not know what they are looking for, honestly speaking.
There's a second part of this case that has to do with your ex-wife, where the two of you are defendants. Okay, we're going to go outside and we're going to call that case as a brand new one.
This court is adjourned.
Ms. Hilgard, you and Mr. Stout were married.
Yes, ma'am.
From when to when?
We were married in 2015. I believe it was the month of June, and we were divorced in February 14th of 2018.
And you have one child whose name is Ava. Your lawsuit is couched in harassment, threats, and false claims against both your former husband and his former fiancée, because they are no longer a couple.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I've already read into the record in a previous case judge's evaluation of what happened after your ex-husband and Miss Henderson became a couple. And it's clear that the judge who heard that case found that your former husband's conduct was unwise,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
That's not a cause of action. And that the judge found that you and your ex-husband had perfectly fine co-parenting arrangement until Miss Henderson came into the picture.
Yes, ma'am.
Also, not a cause of action. So I'm going to do this very quickly. This lawsuit seeks $10,000 for actual and punitive damages. And the damages that you are complaining about were all tied up in ongoing custody disputes with your ex-husband.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to tell me what threats, harassment, and false claims your ex-husband made against you. Just your ex-husband. Let's go. Did he threaten you?
No.
Okay, so against him, threats are out. Did he harass you?
Yes.
How?
He would message me continuously
About what?
about our daughter.
Well, that's not harassment unless it is harassment. Can I see an example of those text messages that you deem harassment?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the text messages that you claim formed the basis of the harassment.
As well as him filing a false DFS report.
This isn't harassment at all. What kind of harassment is this? He says, we're having a family dinner tonight, but some of them are going to be a little late, and Ava really wants to see them. So I was hoping to keep her until like 8 tonight, or I was thinking since it would be a late pickup and I'm getting her tomorrow, she could just stay another night. What's harassment about that? Nothing. Sounds very nice to me.
No, ma'am.
I don't care what it sounds like to you. This sounds very nice to me.
If you read down, I said not tonight, and then he sends a message.
Just a second. You said not tonight.
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
give him an answer as to why not tonight. You don't give him a say. It's a school night. It's a this. Just not tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Nasty. That's nasty.
No, ma'am.
It's not actionable, but it's nasty. I'm telling you. Been there, done that, both personally and professionally. Your response to him was nasty.
They require for my responses to be very short.
No. His email to you was very pleasant and most reasonable, and yours wasn't. He said, not tonight. She has homework, she has a doctor's appointment, she has something. I wish I could. Nothing. Nasty. Okay. Then he says, excuse me, I didn't read this. He asked a very logical question. Why? Why is it that every time I want to keep Ava a little late, there's always got to be some excuse, or when you're tired of making up excuses, it's just no. Why don't you want her to spend time with me or my family? This is getting ridiculous. She has been taken away from the parent and family that raised her, and she's been with so much of her entire life. You've ripped that all away from her, and now she was so excited to see them. Also, perfectly reasonable.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, same day, he says, over the past few months, I've noticed several signs of neglect, from her eczema to her clothes. I have seen abuse on the soccer field, coming to me with bruises, and most recently, Ava has said something very concerning. All of these things together led me to take action and make sure our daughter is safe and properly cared for. I have taken steps to have these concerns and things Ava has said investigated. So he's telling you he made a report someplace to be investigated.
A week before he sent that message, yes.
Who knows? Who cares?
I have the paperwork that he made the report a week before he sent that message.
Well, now he's telling you he sent it. He didn't tell you that he sent it before he sent it. He's telling you now. What's wrong with that?
He broke the court order and kept our daughter away from me.
Oh, you sound like nonsense, madam.
Well, folks, I see no reason why the plaintiff was trying to prevent her ex-husband not to spend some quality time with his daughter. We should know too well that this man has been asking you consistently just to spend some quality time, and we should have been preventing it. And also, this girl have not seen or set her eyes on his dad. You know what I'm saying? And to an extent, the family have been asking about this girl, and which you have no reason. You know what I'm saying? To an extent, the judge was like, that's nasty, which is true. Indeed, it's very nasty, because I see no reason. I see you have no reason. Indeed. So what do you guys really think about this?
Okay, so there's no harassment by your ex-husband. Everything he did was reasonable. So far, nothing against him. No threats. False claims, I assume you are referring to the CPS report that he made to have you and your husband investigated. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
That's also dismissed. If he had concerns, that's what he does. He called CPS. And not only that, he didn't even do it in a sneaky way. He told you about it.
Well, that's not that incident that he had made. There was 4 different CPS calls.
Okay,
And
just one second. Well, this was May 31st, 2021.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I assume that was investigated.
No, ma'am.
This was never investigated?
No, ma'am.
So he made another report?
Yes, ma'am.
Good for him. So CPS didn't investigate that one. He made another report. That's what you're supposed to do.
Not until the next year,
I don't care when it was.
which was also found unsubstantiated.
That's okay.
And the family court judge said that he filed the false report. That's in our court order, that he found that it was false.
Oh, I'd like to see where the judge found that it was a false report. I'd like to see what the report was, and
Yes,
the
ma'am.
judge finding it false. Okay. After a hearing on May 3rd for motion for temporary custody and an order of protection, the court found that the respondent, that's you, made false allegations against the petitioner's fiancé. The evidence clearly demonstrates that the minor child made no such disclosure of abuse to the Children's Division or to her counselor, despite respondent knowing the child had not made any disclosures of abuse. He wrongfully withheld the minor child from the petitioner, denied contact for approximately 1 month. Okay, so you made an allegation of abuse.
Yes, Your Honor.
Against her fiancé.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now your husband, I assume at the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the child failed when investigated and interviewed by Child Protective Services, failed to repeat any allegations of abuse against her fiancé. Do I have that right?
Yes, ma'am.
To whom did the child make allegations of abuse?
She revealed that to me, Your Honor.
To you?
Yes, Your Honor.
It doesn't strike me that he made up that story unless you're telling me that before that you had had ongoing serious difficulties with him, because it seems to me that
Yes,
you were
ma'am, we did.
co-parent. You were co-parenting.
No, ma'am. Not at that time, no, ma'am.
Well, if the child was at his house, that's co-parenting. I don't know why you're here. You have absolutely no cause of action against your ex-husband. So you can sit down, sir. The case is dismissed against you. You want to tell me what your cause of action is against Miss Henderson? Threats. Let's start with threats first. What threats did she make to you?
She sent me a text message threatening my and my daughter's life.
She sent you a text message that was a threat.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd want to see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you send her a text message that says you're going to die, you deserve it?
May I ask what phone number it's sent from to confirm it is my phone number? I don't even know that phone number. I've had the same phone number for over 10 years.
Your worst nightmare, you're going to pay for all the blank you've done. or would losing your daughter be worse? Because you sure think you have everything right now. Watch your back.
That's the reason why their relationship was over, Your Honor.
May I
You mean
confirm
their
it?
relationship?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you discussed this with your former husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you're a witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've just heard what I've read.
Yes, Your Honor.
At that time, Miss Henderson was your fiancée.
Yes.
Did you discuss these text messages with her?
I did not.
You did not.
I did not discuss them with Joanna.
Who did you discuss them with?
I had discussed them with Lauren.
With your former wife.
Yes, Your Honor.
After they were received in November of 2022.
Yes, Your Honor.
That was after you and Miss Henderson had broken up.
We were still together until that day,
Until this day.
until just after those messages were sent. I was at a visit with my daughter at the time. At the end of the visit, Lauren showed me those text messages. I took that phone number that they were from because we suspected it was Joanna. As soon as I got home to mine and Joanna's apartment, I called that number and it rang to Joanna's phone. She had a fake phone number set up and sent those messages.
Oh, there you go. That's a threat.
Okay, so first of all, you guys, the plaintiff brought out some poignant line saying that the defender threatened her daughter being the child. I am like, why? In what sense? The defendant, is engaged with the ex-husband of the plaintiff, In what sense? What gave you such impetus for you to threaten the what does the child, concern in this situation? Because this is a child. In my honest opinion, I see no reason why you are threatening this child. Do you guys really know the reason? Because for me, I do not have any reason I see no reason why you would do such thing.
Why would you do that?
It was bad judgment, and I do regret it.
Now you can sit down. That's better than it wasn't my phone. Bad judgment. Okay, that's a threat. Harassment.
She violated a protection order that I had against her, and she was arrested for that.
Yeah, this is not the right court for that. Next, false claims.
She played the same role because when they were together and those 4 different CPS calls were made, she had played a role in that.
He was part of that.
Yes, ma'am, they both were.
Okay, very good. Your former husband doesn't strike me as the kind of person who had anything but his child's best interest as a motivation. He may have used bad judgment with her, but I don't think he didn't have your child's best interest as a focal point of his judgment. Part of that is suggested to me because when he read these messages to you, threatening you, that he felt was so wrong, that was it. He broke up with her.
No, ma'am, that's not when he broke up with her.
Well, that's when he said he broke up with her. Is that when you broke up with her?
Yes, Your Honor. That's the day I moved out.
When she sent the death threats, but not the...
I'm talking about the death threat.
Okay.
I said, when she made this threat, you discussed it with him and he left.
Yes, ma'am.
It doesn't sound like a bad man. Anyway, Miss Henderson, sounds like you made a whole lot of trouble. Some of it is actionable, some not. The death threat is actionable. Judgment for the plaintiff on your claim of threat only. What did you do as a result of getting this
I
text
did make
message?
a police report, Your Honor.
You did? Do you have it with you?
No, ma'am, it was closed out.
Was it closed out with nothing done about it?
They weren't able to trace the fake number that she used back to her, so it was closed. Yes, ma'am. The family court judge found that the Jeffries actions caused my daughter's separation anxiety disorder and the trauma. The counselor testified in our
Listen to me.
custody judgment,
Listen to
Your
me.
Honor.
I don't care.
Okay.
Does he see his daughter now?
On supervised visits 2 hours a week.
Just for my own curiosity. They're not together anymore. Why was an order made for supervised visitation?
Because of everything that he had done and because he caused my daughter's separation anxiety and trauma.
Get off.
We've been doing it for 2 years.
Judgment for the plaintiff on the counterclaim for $500. We're finished.
This court is adjourned.
Well, folks, the judge ruled in favor of the plaintiff in this case. From my curiosity, I am asking a question. Why is that the defendant was threatening a little child, that does not have anything to do with in this case? And also, immediately something of that nature happened. This man broke up with her because she have already stepped on his toes by threatening her his child. And in other words, I see no reason why she would deliberately done something of that nature. So what do you really think about this thing? Because honestly, you do not have any exclusive reason. Honestly. Share your thoughts in the comment down below. Let me see what you have to say about this, because I see no reason from her